Hey everybody, it's Daryl, and this is my second part of how to rent a home or an apartment in the DFW area. There were some things I wanted to cover that I couldn't cover in the first video. Okay, first, how do you find an apartment or a home for lease? Well, for an apartment, you can go on Craigslist, you're pretty safe there for the most part, or find an apartment locator that can send you a list. That's the best way because that way you find out about specials and things. Now, when it comes to a home, you have to be very cautious because on Craigslist and Zillow as well, there's a lot of fraud. There's people, scam artists that go out there and do what's called skim listings. They'll find a home that's for sale, it's not for lease. Tell you there's no sign in the yard, the agent's a ripper. They'll miss the big clue is most of the numbers are out of town. They'll say, I can't let you in the house, you can look in the windows. Send me money and I'll send you a key. Never do that. That's a big sign. Also, the other hint that it's a scam is the words are misspelled, very poor English. So that's a way to avoid fraud. But the biggest way to avoid fraud is work with a realtor to help you find homes for lease. That's your best bet. Now, some of the things I didn't go over in the first video was generally, you need at least three times the monthly rented income before taxes for an apartment or a home. Sometimes apartments vary a little, but if you get up into luxury leases, and it varies, sometimes 4 or 5 thousand a month, they may require 4 months, 4 times the monthly rented income. And now, proof of income for apartments, they're going to want to see paycheck stubs, usually 30 days worth at least. They're going to need a copy of your driver's license and they have an application. Usually you fill that out online. For renting a single family home, same thing, it could be 30 or 60 days of pay stubs. If you're self employed, they may want a tax return. Sometimes I've found some property management companies and landlords will work with bank statements, plan on at least 6 to 12 months and say that you're brand new to leasing, it's your first time to lease an apartment or home, you can get a guarantor. Now, that guarantor also has to make enough money to qualify, they need good credit. So, if you're getting a guarantor, make sure that they make at least 3 times that monthly rent and income. And if they have a home, unfortunately, renting now is almost like buying a home as far as qualifying goes. So if you have questions on that, you let me know. Now, some deal killers, or if you have evictions, you can find some second chance apartments. Probably not going to be where you would want to live, but if that's the case, you can look there. Broken leases, that's another deal killer. Or if you didn't pay utility bills, I did mention second chance leasing. You may have to go on Craigslist and find individual owners, but again, be extremely cautious. As I said, there are second chance apartments. May not be ideal place you want to live, but they do exist. Let's see, other deal breakers are aggressive breeds of dogs. What's an aggressive breed of dog? Most will be German Shepherds, Doberman Pinschers, Rottweilers, Pit bulls. Some people call their pit bull an American bulldog. That's a big red flag, so just know that. Another very large dog, Grand Pyrenees. Those things that are 100 pounds or more. Sometimes you can get a dog in that size, but just be prepared to pay a very large pet deposit or pet fee. So, and the pet fee is non-refundable. Sometimes there's pet rent too. So I hope that's helpful. Let me know if you have any more questions. Reach out to me. Talk to you soon.